The Catholic faith is incarnated in so many different ways, big T traditions, but also small T traditions. But the most important way that we have incarnated, made flesh our faith, is the liturgy, the way that we worship God. And this is a theme that is somewhat controversial. So many people 50 years ago thought that the Second Vatican Council was creating a rupture, a break from what had been before. That's never been the Catholic way. That's an improper understanding, that the Second Vatican Council came to introduce novelties into the Catholic faith. That's incorrect. That's actually a wrong way of seeing it. What the Second Vatican Council was trying to do was to help us to reiterate the continual faith of the Church, even in our modern day, but it was in continuity with what had gone before us. No, the Catholic faith can't be about novelties. The Catholic faith can't be about creative expressions of faith. The liturgy is not a playground for our creativity. The liturgy is our worship of God, but it's not how we want to worship God. It's how He has taught us to worship Him. And that's a big distinction. And if you just sit back and think, if God is the one directing the liturgy, then we have to be humble about how we approach it. It's not about me telling God what I think. It's about God having us worship Him in the way that He wants to be worshiped. And that is what has been handed down to us through the centuries in tradition. We owe to God a debt of worship. You know, this is one of those things where we have, in a certain sense, for the past 50 years, the commoditization of the liturgy. We've made it into a product to evangelize. We say, okay, that's good motive, but so oftentimes it devolves into entertainment, and it doesn't really grasp the essence of the liturgy as the Church would have us celebrate it. What the sacred tradition reminds us of is that the holy sacrifice of the Mass is the worship of God as He would have it. Jesus Christ offers Himself to the Father.